Hello everyone, I'm Finn from FinnBrick42, and before I start this minifigure haul video, I just want to tell you a couple of mini updates, I guess I'll say. So first of all, you probably will hear a lot of background sounds like maybe melting water, birds, squirrels, things like that, as I'll be recording outside for the next few days. It's actually kind of nice to get out here. Another thing that is a bit of good news is that I will be uploading 2 videos a week, so once on Wednesday and once on Saturday, for at least the next 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, and that about covers it for all the new details and facts around the channel. Now, I'll just get to showing all these minifigures from this new haul to all of you. Thanks. The first minifigure is Henry Jones Sr., who is only available in set 7620 Indiana Jones' Motorcycle Chase that released in 2008. Here I'm just rotating the minifigure around so that you can see it from all angles. As you can see, there is only printing on one side, which is the front side of the torso, as well as the face. The printing on the torso is actually quite nice, and it seems that there is good opacity throughout. The printing on the face is also very good, with the one exception of the middle part of the glasses. Henry Jones Sr. is wearing a safari hat, which uses an older method of holding on to the top stud on the head, which makes it a bit harder to put on and off. Overall though, very nice printing on this minifigure. The next minifigure is Princess Leia from Hoth. Although this hair is not the hair that originally came with that figure, as the hair that came with this one originally was the classic bun style, this one actually does match a little closer to the movie. This Hoth Leia is from an earlier Hoth set, and uses the old classics printing for the face. Leia has printing on the front torso, and once again I'm quite impressed with the opacity of the whites over the beige. Of course, there is no printing on the opposite side of the head, as this is one of the older figures. Since the hair piece is a newer piece, it fits on a little differently onto the older stud. Next minifigure is Indiana Jones, who came in many sets from the Indiana Jones line of LEGO sets from 2008 to 2009. And once again, I'm quite impressed with the opacity of the shirt, although not quite as much with that of the skin at the top. One thing you can see is that there is a bit of wear on the hands, as it came out quite easily when we're trying to remove the whip from its hand. Rotating the minifigure around the back, you see that there is no printing on the opposite side, but I'm not disappointed as the doesn't seem to need it. The face is actually a pretty common face used in many sets, but really it stands out the most for Indiana Jones, and there he has his hat, which is very important to him. And yes, as you can see, no opposite printing on the other side of the face, as that would show from the hat. Last but not least, we have Captain Jack Sparrow, who came in many of the Pirates of the Caribbean sets from a while ago, and this minifigure actually has quite a few interesting components to it. Comes with a sword, which is always very nice, and on the top part you can see he has lots of printing around the hair, which is pretty well done, and I'm very impressed with the printing on the torso, which seems to line up very well with the printing on the hip piece and the legs, where his sash seems to have done a very good job with opacity throughout. And yeah, I'm just giving you an extra view of the top printing with the dark red, and he's got all sorts of random bits of jewelry and things hanging from his hair, just to really add to it. And I think LEGO's done a really good job with how they've made this minifigure. At the back you can see the one long braid going over his headband, as well as the rest of the headband. And here you can see he has an alternative face, as well as printing on the back, which in my opinion really adds to the figure. And here is a more clear view of the first face, which is smiling. The opposite face seems a little bit nervous. Maybe he's being chased by something. He's been chased by a lot of things over time. And yeah, I think it all works really well. I'm quite happy with this minifigure as well. Now I'll just put everything back there. And yeah, time for an overall review. So yeah, this was actually a really great set of minifigures to get. Got them for quite a good price a little while ago. And yeah, I'm just kind of happy to have these. Every single one of them sort of stands out in their own way to me with different features and things. And I'm quite happy with the quality that seems to be present in both the printing and also just the structural integrity of all these figures. I just think I really can't find anything wrong with these, and I'm looking forward to using them in various stop-motion videos or sets or mocks or whatnot, and I'll see how I use those. So, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to stay safe and to wash your hands, and I hope you all have a great day.